ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतो वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। Let us chant the first Prarthana Shloka. Akhandam Satchidanandam
अखण्डं सच्चिदानन्दं
मनसगोचरम्
अवाङ् मनसगोचरम्
आत्मानम् अखिलाधारम्
आत्मानम् अखिलाधारम्
श्रेयेभीष्टसिद्धये
आश्रयेभीष्टसिद्धये।
We saw the meaning, simple meaning of this shloka. The author, Sadananda Yogindra Saraswati, begins the text with the prarthana to his Ishtadevata, that happens to be Brahma. In fact, this is also Mahavakya shloka. Mahavakyam is indicated in this shloka. Agam Atmanam Ashraye. I take refuge in the Atma. And the Atma is Akhandam. It is divisionless. It means Purnam, complete. What is Purnam? Purnamadaha, Purnamidam. That is Purnam. Brahma is Purnam. Purnamadaha, Idam Purnam. This referring to the Yashti. That is also Purnam. That Atma, Antaratma, Pratyahatma, Purnam. Both are Purnam means that there are not two Purnams, only one Purnam. That is Brahma. So therefore, Atma, Brahma. It is Jiveshwara, Jivatma, Paramatma, Aikyam. They are not different. So, Tattva Anusandhatmaka Prarthana. As we saw, the Prarthana, the prayer can be in the form of salutations, namaskara to one's Ishta Devata, like Ganapati, Saraswati, etc., or to one's own Guru, or Tattva Anusandhatmaka Prarthana, Vastu Nirdeshatmaka Prarthana. Here, the author does namaskara to the Vastu. These are the meaning. Now we will see the commentary to this shloka. As I told, it's a commentary, a long commentary for each shloka. We will read what is relevant, what is required for us. This commentary called Vidwan Manoranjani Tika by Ramatirtha Yati. Chikirshitasya Grantasya Avigna Parisamapti Prachaya Gamana Shishtachara Paripalana Phalam Vishishta Shishtachara Anumita Smriti Parikalpita Shruti Bodhita Kartavyatakam Swabhimata Devata Tattvanusandhanatmakam Mangalam Acharati Akhanda Ityadi Shlokena Akhandam Sachidanandam Ityadi Shlokena the Grantakara is Tikakara or Grantakara, sorry, Sachidananda Yogindra. This Tikakara tells why the author, the Grantakara, the author, Sadananda Yogindra, why he writes this shloka. Tells the reason. The Tikakara, that is Ramatirtha Yati, tells the reason why the Grantakara, that is Sadananda Yogindra, writes the Prarthana shloka. But everything there should be reason. You have to tell the reason why it is done. What is the need for Prarthana shloka? So, Chikirshitasya, desiring to present, right, Grantasya, the Grantha. The author has taken the Sankalpa to write the text, Sadananda Yogindra. Therefore, Avigna Parisamapti, without any Vigna, it should complete. And Prachaya Gamana, it should not only completion, it should spread. It should be read by the people. It should be available among the people. Prachaya Gamana. That is also important. Not only completion of the text is enough. The text should be read by the people and they should be benefited from that. Therefore, Prachaya Gamana, Shishtachara Paripalana Phalam, Shishta Achara, the conduct of the Shishta Purushas, Shreshta Purushas. Shreshta Purusha means they know the Shishta Achara Paripalana Phalam. Shishta Achara Paripalana Phalam. What is a Shishta Achara? Like beginning an activity with the prayer, the conduct of the Shishta Purusha, that Shishta Achara. Sadachara. So, Sadachara Paripalana Phalam, the form of this preserving the Achara of the Shishta, following the Shishta, following the method, following the path. Following the path is the protection of the Shishta Achara. One has to, being the tradition, one has to follow the tradition as prescribed by the tradition. One has to follow the tradition. Like when you start the class or you write the text, you have to write with the prayer, Guru Namaskara, etc. And the other achara also. So, Vishishta Shishtachara Anumita Smriti Parikalpita Shruti Bodhita as permitted by Vishishta Achara, the conduct, behavior, the manner of the Shishta Purushas, and also presented by Smriti, taught by Shruti, what that has to be done. Kartavyatakam, Swa Abhimata Devata. Swa Abhimata Devata means Ishta Devata. Swa Abhimata, the Devata, the God, that God, that Devata which is to one's liking. That's why I say Ishta Devata. Tattva Sandhanatmakam. That Ishta Devata happens to be the remembrance of the Tattva for the author. Therefore, Mangalam Acharati, Mangala Shlokam Acharati. Therefore, he writes the Mangala Shloka Akhanda Ityadina. Akhanda. Shloka Akhandam Sachidananda Shloka, he writes the form of remembrance of his Ishta Devata, which happens to be his the Atma. Then, Atmanam Ashraye Ityadi Anvayaha. So, Anvaya, that Atmanam Ashraya, that is what the shloka is. Ashraya Kriya Padam, I take refuge, I offer by salutation, namaskara to what? To whom? Atmanam. Other words are all adjectives. So, Anvaya is very simple. Avam Atmanam Ashraya, that's all. Yadyapi Grantha Karanadi Karyarambe, Ganesha Saraswatyadi Devata Vedam Vigna Vighata Vidya Spurti Pratatvena Prasiddham Anusandhanam Kuruvanti Shishtaha Tathapi Yeshau Heva Sarve Devaha Iti Sutehe Atmanaha Eva Sarva Devatatmakatva Avagamat Atmanusandhane Sati Sarva Devatanusandhanam Sambhavati Iti Manyate Grantakaraha. Yadyapi, even though Grantha Karanadikarya Rande, before writing the text, etc., what a person do, it does namaskara to his Devata, like Isha Devata, like Ganesha, Saraswati, Devata, Vedam. That is different Devatas. You have namaskara, like what we do. We start with that. Ganesha for Vigna Vighata or Vigna Nivartaka, for the removal of obstacle, and also Vidya Spurti, that is Saraswati. Vidya Spurti Pradatvena. So we need the blessings of all the Devata. Prasiddha Manasandhanam Kurvanti. This is what the Prasiddha, famous, it is well followed by all the people. Shishtaha. Shishtaha means Shishta Purushaha. All the great people, the cultured people, those who follow the tradition, the traditional people, they do. Tatapi, even though they do, Tatapi, even though, then, Yeshavo Heva Sarve Devaha Iti Shutihi, Shutehe, Atmanaha Eva Sarva Devatatmakatva, Atma alone is in the form of all the Devata. Atma alone is everything. Therefore, remembrance of the Atma, namaskara to Atma is equal to offering namaskara to all the Devatas. Because Devatas are not different from Atma, Brahma. Ganesha is Brahma, Saraswati is Brahma, Dakshinamurti is Brahma, everything is Brahma. So instead of offering namaskara to individual namaskara to one namaskara to Ganesha, one namaskara to Saraswati, Ganesha for Vigna Vighata, Saraswati for Vidya Spurti, Pradatvena. Therefore, offering namaskara to Atma is offering namaskara to all the devata. We don't exclude any devatas. Iti manyate Grantakara. Grantakara, he considers Atmanusandhane sati, Atma Anusandhanam, remembrance or meditation on Atma is equal to meditation of all the devatas. By meditating on Atma, you get the result of meditation on all the devatas. Iti manyate Grantakara. Grantakara considers so. Therefore, only Atmanam Ashraye. Only the person of this this strong Nishta person only can write like the text like this, Atmanam Ashraye. I offer namaskara to Atma. It is not out of ego. Atma is not. Atma is everything. Satyam is Atma. Truth is Atma only, which is myself, Atma, not the limited one, not the ego. This Atma, this Brahma, which is what is worshipped in so many forms, which is myself. Therefore, I offer namaskara to that. Brahma alone is in the form of all the devatas. So, offering namaskara to Brahma, this Atma, is offering namaskara to all the devatas. Therefore, Atmanam Vishuddha Chidrupam Tvampada Lakshyam Turiyam Ashraye Shastracharya Prasada Abhivyaktam Anusandhate. This Atmanam Ashraye, that Atmanam is Vishuddha Chidrupam, it is Chit Rupam, it is in the form of Chit, Chaitanya Rupam, pure Chaitanyam, pure consciousness. Uncontaminated consciousness is ever pure, can never be contaminated. If at all contamination possible, that is also not really. It is Kalpita, that is Kalpita Shuddhi, that is this Shariram. This Atma cannot be confined by the Shariram also. It is the Ajnanam of the Jiva taking the Shariram to be Atma. Therefore, as though confined by the Shariram, it is ever unconfined. Consciousness is ever pure. Therefore, that Vishuddha Chidrupam, this Atma, that is what is indicated in the Mahavakya, Tvam Tatutvam Asai, that Tvam Pada Lakshyam, that Chidrupam Atmanam, and that is what in Mandukya, Turiya iti Padena, Uttam, Turiyam. Fourth state, there is no fourth state. That state which is the real state, because of which all the states are possible, that is Turiyam, that is Atma is only obtained as though in the fourth state. In fact, Atma is obtained in Jagrata Avastha, Sapna Avastha, Sushupti Avastha. All the avasthas are because of this Turiya Atma. Therefore, there is nothing called specially called Turiya Avastha. Turiya Avastha is this is only an expression. That is without any upadhi. That is called Turiya Avastha. Therefore, Atma, which is referred to by the word Turiyam, Aham Ashraye. And that is Abhivyaktam, that is presented by, that is taught by, that is manifested by in the form of teaching by Shastram and the Acharya, Prasada, by their Prasada, grace, by the grace of Acharya and by the grace of Shastram, that which is presented, that Atma, Agam Anusandhade, I meditate on that. I take my shelter means what? I offer my namaskara, I meditate on that. That is called shelter. Taking shelter is not that Atma is located in some place and you go and take shelter on that. Not like that. Taking shelter under a tree, not like that. Shelter means I meditate on that. I remember that. I bring it to mind always. Nishta ityartha. That is that Atma, I remember that to be me. Remembrance itself is namaskara. Atma anusandhanam eva Atma puja. Atma puja means it's not something we have to do, ringing the bell, offering flowers, applying chandan, applying kumkumam. That is not. Remembrance of Atma as it is. That is Atmanusandhanam. That is the highest worship, Parapuja, in fact. Parapara So Acharya, here the Granthakara does, and that is by this Atma, he had understood by the grace of his Acharya and the Shastra. So therefore, here the Tikakara indicates that the Acharya, the Granthakara, has obtained this Jnanam from his Acharya, and the Acharya from his Acharya from the Parampara, and the Pramanam is Shastram. So Shastra Kripa and Guru Kripa. Both are not only both, the Atma Kripa, other Kripas are required, but here Shastra Acharya Prasada. Prasada means Kripa, grace. Asya Atmanaha Tatpada Lakshya Paramatmana Paramatma Ananyatvam Vakyartam Katayitam Tatpadartam Shodayati Akhanda Satchidanandam Iti. This Atma, Asya Atmanaha, it is Tatpada Lakshya Paramatma, that is Tattvam Asi, the Tat referring to Paramatma, Ishvara. This Atma is not different from that. Ananyatvam, Paramatmanaha Ananyatvam, not different from the Paramatma. Vakyartam Katagitam Tatpadartam Shodayati Akhanda Satchidanandam. That Atma is not different from the Paramatma is presented by the Vakya, to present the Ananyatvam, the author uses the word Akhanda. Atma is Akhanda. Akhanda is Kandaha Navidyate. Kanda Ragitam, divisionless. It's Purnam, complete. And that is Sachid Ananda. Sachidananda. Therefore, this Atma is Paramatma. Mahavakya. There is no difference between these Jivatma and Paramatma. So, therefore, Atmanam referring to Atma referring to Thampada, Akhanda, Sachidananda, these words referring to Paramatma. Therefore, they are not different. Therefore, Aikyam. Therefore, Aikyam is indicated. So, in the Mahavakya, Tattpadam is a Thampadam is a. Thampadam is indicated here in the shloka by Atma, Atmanam Ashraya. And Tatpadam is indicated by the words Akhanda Sachidananda iti. So this Atma which is Akhandam Sachidananda means this Atma is not different from the Paramatma, Ishvara. To him I offer Namaskara. Therefore Atma Namaskara is Ishvara Namaskara. Paramatma Namaskara. Paramatma is all the Devatas. It is Paramatma, it is Brahma alone. Therefore, Namaskara to that Brahma, which is ultimate. There is nothing above that. Anandadayaha pradhanasya iti nyayena satyam jnanamanantam Brahma vijnanamanandam Brahma iti shrutyoho paraspara ekavakyatam abhipretya akhanda ityadibihi anandapadasya samasaha akhanda shabdaha anantapada paryayaha Anandadayaha pradhanasya iti Dharmasutra iti nyayena Satyam Jnanamanantam Brahma, the Vakya from the Taittiriya Upanishad, Vijnanamanandam Brahma, it is from Brihadaranyaka, it is Shrutyoho. Here, Brahma is Satyam Jnanamanantam is Brahma is Satyam, it is Jnanam, it is Anantam. And Brahma is Vijnanam, Brahma is Anandam. That is Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. It is Shrutyoho, Paraspara. Shruti, not that each Shruti presents Brahma differently. It's all have got the Tatparya is same only. Tattva Samanvayat. All the Upanishads, they have, they present the Tatparya, the Tattvam, they present the same Tattvam, they present the same Tatparya only. Not that they have different Tatparyas. So, therefore, in one Upanishad, it is Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. In other Upanishad, Vijnanam Anandam Brahma. So, Paraspara Ekavakyatam Abhipretya. Usually, they have got the commitment in presenting the same Brahma. Akanda Ityadi Ityadi Ananda Padasya Samasaha. Therefore, Anantam Brahma, which is Anandam Brahma. So, therefore, Akanda meaning what? Kandaragitam, that is divisionless. Ananta Ityartha, Purna. Therefore, this Akanda Ityadihi, what is indicated is this Anantaha, that is Ananda. Anantaha eva Anandaha. That which is limited cannot be Ananda. What is Ananda? That which is complete, total, Purnam, that is Ananda. So, Ananto by Anandaha, that which is Ananta, Adi Antaragitaha, Purnam, that is Ananda. Therefore, Akanda Ityadibihi, Ananda Padasya, Samasa means this Sankshepena Rupena, it is something presented. So, what is indicated by the Akanda is this Ananda Pada, as indicated by the Shruti Vakyas, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma, Vijnanam Anandam Brahma iti. Therefore, the other says Akanda Shabdaha, Ananta Pada, Pariyayaha. So, Akanda is a synonym for Ananta Pada, Ananta word. So, Akandam is equal to Anantam. That is why in the beginning we saw Purnam. Akandam. Sajatiya, Vijatiya, Swagata, Veda, Ragitam, Abhedam, Advaitam, Atma iti visa. Sacha avidyastha, avidya adhyastha. Avidya adhyastha deshakala vastubhyaha paramatmanaha parikshedam vyavartayati nanj padagyogat. Akhandam, nanj is nakhandam, akhandam, nanj tatpurusha, nanj bhaguriki. Yes. Nanj bhaguriki samasa. Nanj padayogat. That nanj is there. Nanj means negative particle. Why it is there? It is for to distinctly present the Paramatma from that which are avidyaya adhyastha desha kala vastu, distinctly present from the desha kala vastu. The objects which are confined by the avidya, ignorance, confined by what? Desha kala vastu, objects. Desha kala vastu, desha is place. So time-wise limitation, kala, desha is place-wise limitation, kala, time-wise limitation, vastu is, there is another vastu, object-wise limitation. If another vastu, another object is there, then Brahma cannot be akanda. It becomes kanda because other one limits this Brahma. Vitiya vastu asti chet. Then this cannot be akanda. So, in order to distinguish Paramatma, this Brahma, therefore, from what? From avidyasta desha kala vastubhyaha, from that which is avidyaya adhyastha, which is avidyaya adhyastha, which is superimposed by avidya, which is limited by avidya, that is desha kala vastubhyaha, limited in terms of desha and kala vastu by avidya. From that to distinguish Paramatma, the word is used akhanda iti, khanda ragitam. What is khanda? Khanda is division. An object is confined to the time, place, and is limited by another object. But this Paramatma is unlimited, total. Therefore, nanch pada is used, pada yoga. Taduktam tatra anantaha antavat vastu vyavritya eva visheshanam iti. This is a Vartika by Sureshwaracharya. Tatra anantaha, the word ananta is Antavat vastu vyavrityaya vishesh. To distinguish from the vastu, the objects which are limited. Itarani tu padani swartha aparityagena eva swa virodhyartha vyavrittam brahma lakshanti. The other words are there. That is Satchit Ananda, Sat Chit. They, without giving up its meaning, Swavirodhyartha Vyavrat, Swavirodhi Virodhyartha Vyavratam Brahma. They, without giving up its meaning, then they negate the opposite, the meanings, and presence of Brahman. Presence of Brahma. Pitrani Padani in the Vakyam, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma, etc. In that Vakyam. Then what I have highlighted, that only I will explain. Then next one, Akhandam api tat anrutam shunyam va syat iti ataha aga sat iti. Okay, you say Akhandam, fine. That could be a anrutam. That could be atat, not tat, not tatvam. It could be atatvam. It could be shunyam, as said by the Buddhist Shunyavadis. That is why the word sat. Sat means existence. It is pure existence. Trikale api tishtati. That word sat, that negates that akandam Brahma is na andatam. It is not asatyam. It is not shunyam. It is existence. It is pure existence. That existence is Brahma, Sat. Sat andrita shunya vyavrittam. The word Sat is used to distinguish from andrita and shunya. Nothing is there, we cannot say. Nothing is there means nothing is, that is isness. That is Sat. Is there anybody there in the room? Then you go and check the room. Nobody is there. How do you know nobody is there? Because you see. So you are there. You are the witness. Nobody is there means, nothing is there means, other than you, people are not there inside. But you are there. Atma is there. All that is a Sakshi is there. If it is not there, then the absence of other people, how can be inferred? How can you know it? So nothing is there means you are there. Sakshi Atma is there as a witness to present the fact that nobody is there other than you is not there. So Atma is always a Sakshi. It is there. It is Sat. Therefore, it is not Shunyam. Atma is also not. You are also not there. Then how will you know that nobody is there? Not possible. Therefore, it is not emptiness. It is not Shunya. It is Sat. Therefore, Bada Bhava Upalakshita Swarupa Sattatmakatvam iti yavat. Therefore, it is for the negation of abhava. Na sato vidyate bhavaha, na bhavo vidyate sataha. The same idea. Therefore, that Swarupa, the Lakshita Swarupa Sattatmakam, that is Akandam Brahma is Sattatmakam Brahma. It is pure existence. Abhava bhada, it is negates the non-existence. It means it is existence, pure existence. Brahmanaha api andratve niradhisthana aropa prasangat. If Brahma is andrutam, then the Jagat will not have any adhisthana. For the pot, which is adhisthana, clay is the adhisthana. Clay is not there, if you say, then how can pot exist? Therefore, as the adhishthanam for pot is clay, similarly, adhishthanam for the Jagat is Brahma. So Brahma, if you say Andrutam, Brahma, then there will become a problem of the Jagat having no adhisthana, aropa, prasangat. That becomes a problem. Therefore, it is not asat. That is the idea. Shunyasya sasakshitve tu sarva shunya vada anupapattehe asakshitve tat asiddhege swaprakashatve cha brahmanah eva namantaratva upapattehe Na Brahma Amritam Shunyam Va Ityartaha. We say Shunya, the Shunyavadis say Shunya. Shunyasya, the Shunya also, nothing is. To tell that also, there must be Atma. You have to be there to tell nothing is there. You have reached a state where everything is negated, this Jagat is negated. What is there in that state? Nothing is there. Like if you, why you have to go to that state, Samadhi state? You can take Sushupti itself. You go to the Sushupti you don't know, but after you wake up, what do you say? Aya Sukhena Nidram Anubhuyata. Agam, I slept happily. Agam Kimapi Na Janami. In Sushupti Avastha. I don't know anything. I had a very nice sleep, peaceful. You remember your experiences, absence of any experiences that is pleasant, that is ananda, that is type of ananda that you recall after you wake up. Therefore, therefore that implies you must have been there in sleep also. What you say is, I don't know anything. That is ignorance. Pure ignorance is revealed. I don't know anything. That even that don't know. For that, the witness, you have to be there. Even for that complete ajnanam, the complete ignorance, as a witness, you have to be present. I don't know anything in sleep means that not that shunya is there. Shunyam is there first. That shunyam is that that is recognized by the Atma. Therefore, Atma is there. Not that it is nothing. If you say glass is empty, empty of what? You have to ask. Glass is empty. A glass empty of water, empty of juice. It's empty of so many things. But it is really not empty. Even nothing is there, air is there. Vacuum is there. Suppose even if air is not there, vacuum is. So yes is always is there. How can you say that it is nothing? Nothing, when you say nothing is, that is always present. Atma is always, it is there. It is what existence is. Therefore, Shunyasya Sasakshitve. Shunya also as is recognized by Sasakshi. Sakshina Saka Vartate Eva. Along with the Sakshya, only the Shunya also can be inferred. Therefore, Sakshi is the not Shunya. You don't see anything other than you. That is what you call Shunya. Therefore, Sarva Shunya Vada Anupapatte. Therefore, Sarva Shunya, everything is Shunyam. That Vada, that argument is not tenable. Because when you say Shunya, you are there as Sakshi. Asakshitve, when Sakshi is not there, suppose Sakshi is not there. That asiddhehe saprakashatvecha, then how will you know it is Shunya? Sakshi is not there, how will you say Shunya? So Shunya siddhi. And this Atma is always it is ever evident. Therefore, it is always will be there. Even in Shunya, that Atma is. So without Sakshi, you cannot say Shunya is. Everything is Shunya, you cannot say. Therefore, Sakshitve too. Therefore, Brahmanaha eva namantarato upapatte. Therefore, this Brahma alone, this Atma alone is called by another name, Shunya, by the Buddhist. In fact, the Buddhist, recently I also saw a video, a debate, an argument. Buddhists also say the same thing. Only thing is they use a different name, Shunya, emptiness, nothingness. Nothingness means what? Nothing other than Atma. You have to say nothing other than Atma. There is nothing other than Brahma. Brahma alone is. That is why we say Brahma Eva. It's a different word they use. We use Atma, they use Shunya. We use Atma, Brahma, Vastu, Bhuma, Akshara, Aksharamiti. Many words we use for the same Vastu. They use Shunya. Shunya, when you say, that word tells you that unlike the objects you recognize in the Jagat, the objects are available outside. They are Drishyam. Like that, there is nothing available for your Drishyam. As Drishya Vastu, nothing is there. Drishyam is the objects are negated. How can you negate the subject? Objects are not there, but subject is always is there. Object is not there, subject is also not there. You cannot say. You cannot throw the baby with the bathwater. So objects are not there, but subject is there. It's just object plus subject. That is what is Buddhist say Shunya. And we say Brahma, Atma. Therefore, it is Namantaratva. It's a different name only, that's all. Therefore, you cannot say Na Brahma Anrutam Shunyam va Ityata. Therefore, should not take that Brahma is Anrutam or Shunyam. That is not correct. It is just a different name they use. Akandam Sadapi Tat Tamavajjadam Kim Nasya Ityataha Aha Chiditi. Okay, that Akandam and it is Sat. You said Brahma, fine. Why it can be Jadam? Why can't be Jadam? Let it be Akandam, let it be Sat, pure existence. It could be Jadam. To negate that only the word Chit is used. Sat Chit. So Chit Jnanam Nyaptihi iti Paryayaha. Chit is equal to Jnanam, knowledge. Nyaptihi, pure knowledge. Nyapti Swarupa, only knowledge. We use the word knowledge and we use the word consciousness. Consciousness is knowledge. It is not different. Atma is Chaitanyam, Chaitanyam meaning consciousness, consciousness means knowledge. All are same, only Paryaya Shabda only. We use the word consciousness and we use the word knowledge. Consciousness is knowledge. But the word knowledge in the Vyavahara we use for physics knowledge, chemistry knowledge, astrophysics knowledge, nuclear knowledge, mathematics knowledge, trigonometry knowledge. That are all knowledge. We don't say consciousness. Do you have trigonometry consciousness? We don't ask. You have physics consciousness. How much you have scored in physics consciousness? We don't ask. We ask how much knowledge you have in physics, how much you have scored in physics. So, when we say knowledge in the Vyavahara, knowledge means knowledge about a particular field. That is why instead of using the word knowledge, we use the word consciousness. And that consciousness also now it is used widely and that has become a spoiled word now. So it is Nyapti Swarupa, pure Chaitanya. So Chit is equal to Jnanam, which is equal to Nyapti Paryaya Shabdaha, iti says. Shrutau Jnanam Brahma Samanadikaranyat Gunatvetasya Tadun Anupapattehe. Nacha Shuklaha Gataha iti vat tat syad iti vachyam nirdharma katva pratipadaka astuladi shuti virodhat. Kincha jnanasya nityatve agni ushnavat savitra prakashavatcha brahma svabhava anatirekat. In the Shruti, Taittiriya Upanishad, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma, the word Jnanam and Brahma, even Satyam, all are the same vibhakti, samana adhikarana, pratama vibhakti, ekavachanam. We know when there are two words having the same vibhakti, same vachanam, then the relationship between is Visheshana Visheshya Bhavaha, samana vibhaktikanam, samana vibhakti, pravritti nimittanam, samana vibhaktikanam, shabdanam, Visheshana Visheshya Bhavaha. When two words are there of the same vibhakti, then what we say is one is Vishesha, other one is Visheshana. Whereas it's Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma, it is not like it is not Visheshanam. That Satyam is not Visheshanam to Brahma. Visheshanam means adjective. Jnanam is not adjective. Satyam Jnanam Anantam. Anantam is not Anandam. It's not adjective. Not like that. When you say a pink, a blue lotus, Bhashyakara says in Taittiriya Upanishad Bhashya, blue lotus, a fragrant blue lotus, blue lily, Utpalam, Nilotpalam, blue lily, the flower, distinguished from other lilies. There are lilies of different colors. To distinguish from that, we use the word blue. It is a dharma, it's a quality, it's a guna, and it is fragrant. It means the fragrance is different from the other lily maybe, or other flowers also. All these are Visheshana. They're all guna. So, for Brahma, Sat, Chit, Ananda, these are not, even though they are Samanadikaran, Satyajnanam Anantam Brahma in the Shruti Vakyam, it is not a guna, like Nilotpalam, like that, it is not a guna. Blueness is a guna. It's a Visheshana, it's a quality, it's an attribute, it's a characteristic of the flower. And fragrance, that is also a quality. Like that, these are not the guna. Therefore, Tadanupatpatehe. And also, Shuklaha Gataha, Gata pot, white pot. Like that, it is not. Iti vat tatsyat iti vachyam. It is doesn't have any guna. It is doesn't have any dharma. That it says astula adi shruti virodat. Shruti Brihadaranyaka Shruti says astulam. It is not stula. It is not gross. It is not sukshma. So Brihadaranyaka Upanishad negates all the dharma, possible dharmas. Brahma cannot be defined. That is why all the Shruti, they use the negative, astulam. Like we saw in Mundaka Upanishad, Chitadadreshyam, Agragim, Agotram, Avarnam. Similarly, in Kathopanishad, Ashabdam, Asparsham, Arupam, Abhyayam iti. It is free from all these. The dharma. Dharma means guna, the qualities which limits. This is limitless. How can it have dharma? Kincha jnanasya nityatve. This jnanam is nityam, nityatve. Is it like, it is like Agni Ushnavat Savitavat Prakashavaccha. That you cannot separate the heat from the fire. Where fire is, heat must be there. Inseparable. Similarly, Surya is there, Prakasha is inseparable. Where Surya is, light will be there. You cannot separate the light. Similarly, this Jnanam is Brahma, which is not different. It's inseparable. Brahma is inseparable from Sat, Chit, Ananda. Brahma is Sat, Brahma is Chit, Brahma is Ananda. It is anatikreka. It is not different. Yata Agnehe Ushnam, Agni Ushtavat, Savitra Prakashavat. Iti. Then, I'm just skipping all this. And then last part. So Akandam, Sachidanandam, you can take each word, all the words. Maybe you have seen the simple meaning. Now with little more this. Wherever he has explained that word, that alone I am highlighting and explaining. Evam Vidimukhena Parichinna Andritha Jada Dukkha Rupa Anatma Tadharma Vilakshanam Brahma iti Nirupya Idanim Neti Astulam Yatova Nivartante Aprabe Manasasa Ityadi Shutim Ashitya Nisheda Mukhena Sakala Nishedha Avadibhutam Satyasya Satyam Brahma iti Darshayati Avang Manasagocharam. He explains the word Avang Manasagocharam, which is there in the shloka. So, evam thus Vidimukhena, what Brahma is Vidimukha. Vidimukha, Brahma can be presented Vidimukha or Nishedamukha. So, Akandam Sachidanandam iti Vidimukhena Parichinna Andrita Jada Dukkha Rupa Anatma Taddharma Vilakshanam Brahma. Brahma is different from this Anatma Jada Vastu, which is Andritam, which is limited. Brahma iti Nirupya, having presented Brahma, which is different from this Anatma. Anatma is Jada, it is confined, it is Asat, it is Atatvam. Nirupya Idanim Neti, not this. Astulam. It is not this, having negated what is not Brahma, and presenting Brahma through the negative way, Nisheda Mukha Astulamiti. Yato Vacho Nivartante Aprapya. Brahma cannot be objectified. The Vak Nivartante. Yato Vacho Nivartante. Without Manasasa, without the mind and the words, not able to objectify it, they return back. It means not available for objectification. Brahma, it is indescribable, achintyam. It is achintya vastu. It is not like in any other object. You can objectify by your mind or by your thoughts, by your words. Therefore, without able to reach the Brahma, the Vak and the Manas, they return back. It means not available for objectification. Ityadi Shruti Mashritya, Nisheda Mukena, by dismissing what Brahma is not. Sakala Nisheda Avadibhutam, Satyasya Satyam, Satyasya Satyam, iti, that which is a truth of truth. Brahma Darshayati, Avang Manasagocharam iti iti Shabdena. That it is not available for Vak, it is not available for Manas. Vakcha Manascha Vang Manase, Samasa. Vakcha Manascha Vang Manase, Tayoga Gocharaha, that which is available for objectification through that. Vang Manasa Gocharaha, Na Vang Manasa Gocharaha, Avang Manasa Gocharaha, Taditi Vigraha, that is a Vigraha Vakya. So Vigraha Vakya for this Samasa is, it's irregular than the Samasa. Vakcha Manascha, Vang Manasi it must be, but here Vang Manase it is. It is not available for objectification for Vak, the speech, and the mind. Naiva Vacha Namanasa, Praptam Shakyo Na Chakshusha, very recent in Katopanishad, we discussed this. And the next one, Astityevo Balabdabhyaha iti Kataka Shrutehe. Shruti support is there. We are not just simply saying Avang Manasa Gocharam. Eto Vacho Nivartante, Abtra Pimanasa Saha, that Shruti Vakyam is there. Naiva Vacha Namanasa, Praptam Shakyo Na Chakshusha, Shruti Vakyam, Katopanishad. And it is asti, because it is not able to objectify, we cannot conclude it is not there. It is there. Therefore, asti iti eva upalabdhavyaha. Kataka Shruti Pramanam is there. Evam vidhi nishedhabhyam brahmanaha swarupa lakshanam abhidaya lakshitam swarupam tatastha lakshanena sambhavayati akhiladharam iti. Therefore, vidhi nisheda, presenting Brahma, vidhi nisheda, vidhi as it is, nisheda by negating what not is. Swarupa Lakshanam of Brahma, it is Lakshita, the presented Tatastha Lakshanena, Sambhavayati, Akhiladharam is, that is the Adhara, from which everything has, that is the Adhara for everything, that is the Adhara for Jagat. So Jagat has come from this Brahma. So Jagat Karanam Brahma. Why we say Karanam? That which is the Adhara, Adhisthana. Therefore, Akhilasya Akashadi Prapanchasya Adharaha. Ashaya Taditi Vigraha. That which is the Ashaya, that which is the source, or that which is that on which it has got dependency. Dependency, that is called Ashaya. Pot has got dependency on clay. Similarly, this Akhilas, this Jagat, this Prapanchasya, Akashadi Prapanchasya. This Jagat is made of Panchabhautika. Panchabhutika from Panchabhuta. So, therefore, this Jagat, it has got Ashaya, Akhilasya, Akashadi. The whole Jagat. Jagat means, Jagat itself is difficult to comprehend. What is Jagat? The cosmos. What is it, cosmos? Not only, we know only our galaxy. That also we don't know galaxy. Our solar system is the smallest thing in the galaxy. There are so many galaxies. Everything has got this Ashaya in this Brahma. Means everything has come from this Brahma alone. Ashaya Hataditi Vigraha. The Fakilatsya Adhara means nothing is excluded for everything. This Brahma is the Adhara. Ashraya Shabdaha Srishti Pralayoho Api Upalakshanartaha. So the Ashraya Shabda can be taken that it is from which it has come, this Jagat, and unto which it will go. Mayeva Sakalam Jata, Mai Sarvam Patishtitam, Mai Sarvam Layam Jati. That is the what is indicated Ashraya. That from which everything has come, into which everything resolves at the end of this Kalpa. Tatacha Shrutihi, Taittiriya Upanishad says, Yato Bhagimani Bhutani Jagante, Ye Najatani Jivanti, Yat Prayanti Visambishanti, Tad Vijijnasasva, Tad Brahmeti iti. It is not a Swara, I'm just saying. Swara, it has got Swara, Swara is different. Just reading. This Taittiriya Upanishad has got Swara. It is available for chanting. Not the other Kathopanishad or the Mundaka and all, they are not available for chanting. But Taittiriya Upanishad, which has got three valleys, they are available for chanting. They have got swara. So if you want to chant with the swara, yato va imani bhutani jagante, that's got swara. You have to chant like that. Yena jatani jivanti yat prayantya visamvishanti tad vijignasasva tad brahmeti satapodapyata satapastattva. So Shruti Vakyam is yataha yasmat, from which imani bhutani jagante, these bhutas have come, are born, by which they are jivanti, sustained, unto which they enter, they resolve. May you know that. Tat vijignasasva iti in the Bhrigavalli of the Taittiriya Upanishad, it is said, therefore, from which it has come means that Brahma is the Adhara. It is all the beings have got Ashraya in the Brahma. Tatacha Shruti. Tatascha Jagat Utpatti Sthiti Laya Karanam Brahma iti uktam. Therefore, Brahma is the Karanam, the cause for Jagat Utpatti, for the creation, for the projection of this Jagat, for the city, for the sustenance, and for the Laya, for the resolution. Brahma is the Karanam. Ataha idam palitam, that is palitam, clear. Satya Jnana Ananta Anandaika Rasam Brahma Tat Padam Lakshamiti. Therefore, Brahma is Satya Jnana Ananta Ananda Ekarasam Brahma. Tat Padam is indicated. Avang Manasagocharaha, Avang Manasagocharam, Tad Brahma, Sachidanandam iti. That Brahma is Sat, it is Chit, Jnana, it is Ananta, it is Ananda Ekarasam. That Brahma, Tat Padam is Lakshyati. Atma Padavyeva Tum Padartha Shuddhihi. Atma Padatyeva. Atma Pada, by the Atma Pada, Atmanamashaya, Tum Padartha Shuddhihi. Tum Padam is indicated. Tum Padartha, the meaning of the Tum. Pure meaning, without any attributes. Tum, what is Tum? Atma Padat, Atmanam Ashaya, that Atma Padat, it is Lakshyate. Atma eva iti upasita atra hete sarva ekam bhavati iti shrutau atma shabdasya nirvishesha pratyak chaitanya matra nishtatayaha nirdharitatvat. Atma eva upasita, it is in Kenopanishad. Ete sarve ekam bhavanti iti shruti. Shrutau, the shruti, the atma shabda, it is Nirvishesha Pratyak Chaitanya Matra Nishtatayaha. It is the Chaitanyam which is Pratyagatma, which is free from any Vishesha. It is Shuddha Chaitanyam, Nirdharitatva, it is well ascertained by the Shruti. So, Atma is this Tampada Lakshyata, that is Nirupitam, that is done. Nirupitam. Therefore, Tatacha Brahmatma Padayogo Samanadikaranya. It is not highlighted. I can highlight that. Tatacha Brahmatma Padayogo Samanadikaranya Vakyartha Siddhihi iti uktam. Tadeva Vakyartha Bhutam Atmanam Ashtaye. So therefore, Brahmatma Padayogo Samanadikaranyat, that is Tat Padartha Lakshyam Brahma, Tam Padartha Lakshyam is Atma. Therefore, Brahmatma Padayogo, Brahma and Atma, these two words, Samanadikaranyat, they are the same. Vibhakti, Samanadikaranyat. Aikya Vakyartha Siddhihi. Therefore, Aikyam is established. Iti Uttam Tadeva Vakyartha Bhutam. Therefore, that alone in the form. That alone Vakyartha Bhutam Atmanam Ashtaye. Tadeva Atma, that Atma which is not different from Brahma, that Atma Aham Ashraya iti Grantakarena Uttam. Kimartam, for what purpose he takes shelter in Atma, this Brahmatma, Abhishta Siddhaye, for the fulfillment of his Abhishta. Ishta means that he has got desire. What Ishta? What is that Abhishtam? Abhishtam, Shastrartha Pratipatti, Anyata Pratipatti Vipratipatti, Nirasa Lakshanam, Yatha Shastram Artha Sangraha Samarthya Lakshanam. That is the Abhishtam. Wanting to know the Shastram, understand the Shastram, and as it is, as what the Shastra tells, the knowledge of the meaning of what the Shastram reveals, as it is. And to avoid the wrong apprehension or misapprehension, the Shastram can be misunderstood if one studies on one's own. Therefore, only Guru is required. Therefore, Anyata Pratipatti Vipratipatti. Anyata Pratipatti, other than what Shastram says, that wrong understanding or understanding of the Shastram quite opposite to what really the Shastram intends to. Therefore, Nirasa Lakshanam, to avoid that. Therefore, to understand the Shastram, to understand what the Shastram presents as it is, and to avoid all the misunderstandings or wrong understandings, Yatha Shastram, Shastrartham, Sangraha Samarthya Lakshanam cha. Therefore, without Yatha Shastram is Shastram anything Pramya. What the Shastram tells, that Sangraha, that to grasp the meaning, the understanding of what the Shastram reveals, that to understand, you need that capability. That is what Abhishtam, that is what is desired. To get the capability, the ability to understand what the Shastram reveals, it means I should be endowed with that which makes me understand the Tattvam presented by Shastram as it is. That is Abhishta. So Abhishta Siddhaye. So then I understand what Brahma is. The point is, moksha is what is desired. For moksha, what is required? Samyak jnanam, clear knowledge. Vijnanam is required. That is Abhishta. For Vijnanam, for Samyak jnanam, this Pratipandi, the Pratibandha jnanam, or the other knowledge means wrong knowledge. When you study any subject, knowledge is there, wrong knowledge is possible, and misapprehension is possible. Wrong apprehension, misapprehension. That is dangerous. Therefore, what the Shastram tells, that has to be understood clearly for gaining what we want, what we really intend to. If you want moksha, then the tatparyam, the meaning, what the Shastram reveals, that has to be understood completely. And that is the Abhishta, that is the desire. Tasya siddhihi sampattihi tasya tadarthamitri arthaha. Tasya siddhihi means for the accomplishment of that siddhihi sampatti, that is tasya siddhihi sampattihi, for the accomplishment of that, for the gaining of that knowledge, tadartham agam, that is Abhishtam, tadartham agam Ashraya, Atmanam Ashraya. Abhishta Siddhaye. Siddhihi is a siddhi, sampattihi, accomplishment. For the accomplishment of the desire is to understand the Shastram as it reveals. And that is Abhishta Siddhi. What the Shastram reveals, if I understand, what will I get? I get moksha. I get jnanam, therefore moksha. Therefore, moksha is the ultimate sampatti, ultimate siddhi. Tat siddhaye agam atmanam ashraya ityarthaha. That is the meaning of the word. That is, that first prarthana shloka is done. Then comes the next shloka we will read, and the meaning we will see in the next class. Artatopyadvayananda.
Artatopyadvayananda.
Artatopyadvayanandan.
Artatopyadvayanandan.
Not Dayananda, Atita, yes, Dayanandan, Atita Dvaita Bhanataha.
अतीतद्वैतभानतः
गुरुनाराध्य वेदान्तसारम्
गुरुनाराध्य वेदान्तसारम्
वक्ष्ये यथामति.
वक्ष्ये यथामति.
This is samasa, therefore we cannot break it. Artatopyadvayanandanati. There we can break it. Artato api advaya nanda. Break it means advayanandan. Artatopi advayanandan. There we can break it. Atita advaita bhanataha. Yeah, the meter fits there. But second line, we cannot break it. Guru Naradya Vedanta Saram Vakshe Yathamati. You have to do like that. But Vedantasara, you cannot break it. And that word comes in between. Therefore, we have to chant the second line completely. Artatopyadvayanandan Atita Dvaita Bhanataha Guru Naradya Vedanta Saram Vakshe Yathamati. Second line doesn't fit in with the meter. That is not a problem. It's okay. So we will see the meaning of this shloka in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. See, the simple meaning is what is required to be understood. Anything comes, it's all extra. You understand as much possible. Tika and all, it is generally not taught. It has to be read by oneself. But anyway, I'm also covering what is required for that much required for the class, not all the Tika. Okay. Anyway, by covering Tika, the shloka is well covered. So therefore, you know completely. You will definitely know the shloka, the meaning of the shloka, without any doubt. Similarly for other sentences, the whole text will do. Okay. Any doubts you have?
No detailed explanation.
Dhanyavad. What I highlighted, that only I explain. Other things I don't explain because some arguments may come in that are not required for us. So what is required for us? That much alone.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी.
धन्यवाद.